Hey, just have a quick video here. I'm just showing the way I seal the paint on my resin cast pieces. This is the most efficient way I found so far. So my go-to is I use from Plaid the Patricia Nimmock's Decorative Craft Clear Acrylic Sealer Matte. I spray my pieces with this. I obviously wear a mask when I spray this. It's standard. Don't spray this stuff when you're not wearing a mask. Ideally, you probably want to spray it outside. I don't have a great setup for that, but I do have a back porch. It has a lot of good ventilation, so I just spray them out there, then I come back in the house. So that does the job pretty well there. I give them about probably 4 coats. I turn the pieces, I do them to the front, and I do like this. And then I'll do one last time like that. And then the very last one, I will flip on its back, spray again, so I should get a good coverage of everything. Now, I do disregard the instructions for one thing. I get much closer with it than you're supposed to. Even though this is matte, if you get really close to it and spray it so the piece looks sort of wet, so it's real good coverage, though you still want to spray like you do with any spray can in passing sprays like that, not directly psh on it. You want to go psh on it each time. When you got overcover it and it looks wet, it unfortunately makes things become glossy. As you can see, I have this Vipin head I have sprayed. You can see how glossy that's become. And same with this Satyr head. As you can see, they're very glossy. But the reason I do that is it provides good coverage and good protection. I've tried other times, and sometimes the results won't be great. The protection level is not great, and occasionally it will leave like a chalky substance on it. And if you get like the chalky feeling, it's failed. It's not going to work, and that seems mostly because if there's too much humidity in the air, as I've found. I can't be 100% sure it's what's doing it, but I try to not spray on days where it's raining or snowing. Temperature doesn't really seem to have an effect on it. It just slows drying time. I usually give it about 10 minutes between coats, but I do think less time would probably be fine. So I do that, and we end up with this glossy finish. It has a very good hand feel, but you don't want your pieces looking like this. So what I then do is, this is the most effective thing I found. I have the Army Painters War Paints Anti-Shine Matte Varnish brush on. They do have a spray version of this. I haven't screwed around with it much, so I'm just used to the brush on, but the spray might do the job just fine. I can't say for sure, but it's something I'll have to mess with more in the future. But after just one coat of that, this is the Satyr that has not been brushed on. And then here is one that has one coat. As you can see, there's quite a difference in terms of how glossy they are. And similar, here is the Vipin that's not been covered. That's the glossy one. And here is a one coat on the Vipin. You can see it's still a tiny bit glossy, but I'll just hit that again with another coat. That should take care of all the problems. And I do want some level of gloss on these because I look for a roughly satin finish, because I'm trying to match like a factory plastic and paint job to get the same level. But if you put multiple coats on it, you'll get something much more matte. But I think that works pretty well. I'm always trying to hunt down new ways to make this even better, but that's what I have for now. Thanks for watching.